Welcome back. We are excited to welcome Michelle Perry with the Sunflower Festival taking place this weekend.
Yes.
Michelle, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good. We are so happy to have you.
Appropriate in yellow.
I was going to say that yellow on a rainy day too. How beautiful.
Yes.
So can you tell us about the Sunflower Festival and what it involves?
Sure. Well, of course, it involves the most iconic flower of summer, the sunflower. And by this weekend, we should have over 70,000 sunflowers in bloom.
Wow.
We're expecting lots of visitors at the farm. We're also welcoming the greater Polk County Farmers Market vendors will be joining us as well. So our farm is geared toward families. We have lots of couples come to make photos in the sunflowers. And it is a you pick event, so you can grab some of those sunflowers and take them home with you.
Oh.
I love that. So you make your own little bouquet.
You can make a bouquet. Our flowers are perfect size for hand bouquets. And we also will be providing mason jars. Great to put your sunflower in. And you can fill that jar full, take it home.
Okay, so when do you start planting? Because you have this timed out perfectly for the weekend. So how does that work?
We planted mid-May. I think it was May 11th. It's a 60-day bloom time. We're a little bit past that just because we did have a lot of rain and germination was a little slow at the beginning. But we've timed it really well for a summer event.
Oh.
We're looking at some photos here.
Is that one
Yes.
of yours? Oh my gosh, those are huge.
Those were, that was a sunflower from last year. That's our huge slide that we have available for adults and kids. More adults love that slide than the kids. You climb up giant hay bales on the back and slide down that. It's so much fun.
I love it.
Yes. That's,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, so lots of photo opportunities. That is probably the most photographed truck I've ever seen. We do a lot of fall events as well. That is a giant bounce house obstacle course. It's so much fun for that because we do put on a huge fall festival from mid-September all the way through the 1st of November.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
So we have about 40 different types of pumpkins available in the fall as well.
And you can purchase those in the fall?
Yes, yes.
Good.
So our fall event is huge. We have a You Pick pumpkin patch, and then we have specialty pumpkins available for all the decor you need. That is a gazebo. It took about 8 hours to cover that gazebo in pumpkins, but it's covered top to bottom. Again, a great photo opportunity. That's our corn maze. And our maze, we just actually planted that yesterday. So it'll be a big, lush, green corn maze for the fall. And that's growing. Our little train, that's my husband driving the train. He's the most famous guy in Bolivar. He goes to Walmart. All the kids are yelling, "It's the train guy."
Oh, that's so
sweet.
sweet. Oh. Okay, so this is like a content creator's dream, what's happening this weekend.
Yes, yes.
And this is the 19th through the 21st.
Yes.
And where are you located?
We're at 1171 East 412th Road in Bolivar.
Is it pretty easy to find?
It is right off of 83, 2 miles past CMH Hospital.
Okay.
Yes,
I
so
see
super
people.
easy.
Did you happen to see it last year, Maddie? Because every year my social media is blown up because everybody comes to the Sunflower Festival because there's photos and they look like
I would love to.
They look like the most amazing cars. Like, where do you see this? Because it looks like professionals took them, the way they frame them and the way the sky is with the sunflower. It looks magical.
Yes.
And you mentioned you're going to have a lot of photographers out there as well.
We are going to have quite a few photographers. Some of them are booked, but some will have spots open. So if you want to bring your kiddos or for family photos, they'll be there for that.
Oh my gosh. What would you say is the appropriate attire since you're going to be kind of like in the midst of the sunflowers?
So it is a farm. The main thing is good footwear.
Okay.
So you don't want to wear your flip-flops or your sandals out there, even though they're pretty for photos. We do have, other things grow in the field besides sunflowers. We do our best, but every now and then you'll get like a little sticker bush, so be careful around those. And of course, there'll be some pollinators out there. So there will be some bees that will join us, and we want that because we'd love to have a nice habitat for our butterflies. The honeybees are out there as well, so they're working hard and getting a good meal off of those sunflowers.
Speaking of, I was saying too, it's a $1 per stem. Do you
Yes.
have to bring your own scissors? How does that work? How
No,
do you cut them?
we provide the snips, so you'll be able. We have about 50 pairs. So if you want to bring your own, that's okay. But I think we'll have you covered. And it's an $8 admission, $1 per bloom, or you can buy that mason jar for $10 and fill it full as you can get it.
Oh,
yes.
Okay, that's a great deal.
Yes, it is.
And then you also said family fun and the farmer market vendors. So
Yes.
is that all from like fresh produce to like
Fresh
crafts
produce. There'll be some crafts. I know we have a earring designer, beautiful earrings.
I love earrings.
Yes, yes. And we have Julie from Need 44 will be there on Sunday. She actually grinds her own wheat and makes the most beautiful artisan bread, delicious. She's also at the farmer's market as well on Saturdays, but she's joining us for Sunday with specially baked items.
Nice.
And then DNA Bakes will be there. We have Wholesome Grains will also be there. I think those are two vendors coming on Saturday that make delicious baked goods.
Okay, so if somebody wants more information, how do they get in touch with you and find out all the
They
information?
can call the farm, or we have a Facebook page, 83 and Vine Farm, or the Pumpkin Patch at 83 and Vine, because we do identify as a pumpkin patch most of the season, just adding some fun stuff. We also, in the spring, we do You Pick Tulips, so we try to plan something for each season.
Which is amazing.
Yes, yes.
Right.
Haven't
And
got
thank
around to
you.
that winter thing yet, but we're working on it.
Work on it.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
you.
You've seen
Thank
those
you.
pictures and you want
Yes.
your own, head there this weekend. You will not regret it. All right, we'll be back with our friends from the Bradenton Regional Arts Council right after this. Yeah, those pictures are everywhere, every year.
Yes, yes.
Because that's the place to go.